um, Orda Cave. It's a 10,000-year-old project, and it took well, we got a fair amount. He was working within 700 years, and then it went on. I think for maybe a total of 3,000 years. I forget exactly. But basically, it worked. It worked well. We were doing it for concrete or the hardener of it, basically, as an alternative means to basically make concrete for buildings or something like that, or at least the whitewash effect or something like that we were using it for. There's more caves, I'm sure, because it's a huge deposit and quite a few. There were like probably two or three other people mining stuff down in there, just getting the gypsum out because it had, what's it called, it had formed up. And this is about when the Nazis they're the Yale people, basically the Yale Harvard people. They started killing people, going around like crazy, and basically shoot him in the back, John McCain. And pretty much JFK went nuts and started bombing people and saying that it was Germany or something. They might have painted the planes to look like Germany. I don't know. Maybe they stole German planes, but basically they were bombing all my mines, trying to kill my people or get my people out or something like that. I mean, certain places I did actually test, but basically, I believe there's a 60-mile tunnel that leads away from there. I always had a back door, a back passage that no one would know about that would lead way away from the mountain. Like if I have a mine, then there's always like a away tunnel that just went for miles. And I think it actually connects over into another mine. I think there was another mine somewhere else, I think maybe there might be three mines, and they're all actually connected through one passageway or something like that. Maybe even a drain. I'm not exactly sure. I think I might have been draining the complex because it did need to be drained or something. I don't know if it accumulates water. I'm not exactly sure. It's been so long. I mean, I used to know all about it, and I mean, it was one of my big things. So they were mining it and stuff like that. And this is what I was before I died or whatever, before I became human. And I'm pretty sure there is a connecting tunnel that connects all of them together. There's like three or four or five of them all in a row. Yeah. And they called it Hitler's project or whatever. And I was like, it's not Hitler. It's me. It's my great project. Anyway, I think there's like five mines or something all in a line along there because the whole valley is all gypsum or something like that. And they were mining around, digging in it. And it was actually it's one of my deposits. I have deposits all over the world, a deposit of this, deposit of that, and basically just places where I was trying out these effects to see if they would work, and they did work, and they worked really well. And then I was just kind of mining out some stuff and doing some stuff, and they were messing around with it, and they were going to use it for their astronaut training program and some other stuff, and also underwater stuff and stuff like that. And then there was the war or whatever. There's the fighting, which was basically Yale or the Republicans trying to attack me or attack my people. And pretty much they're just killing whoever. It didn't really matter if you were a German or whatever. It was just this other group, the Confederacy or whatever, was basically attacking. And pretty much, they claimed it was for this reason, they claimed it was for that reason. Basically, they didn't care. They just wanted an excuse to kill people and whatever. Anyway, I don't know. They attacked basically and tried to kill us and all this and that, and eventually we're going to nuke the planet. So basically, Republicans, basically Jimmy Carter, also probably Rick Bush, Rodney Briley, probably all involved with it. Um, and basically they were killing my good Germans. They were killing my German people. They also, I think, I don't know. Anyway, because there were like three mines, and one of them was for Germany. One of them was for, there were like four or five different groups, and one of the groups started attacking and killing all the other ones, and claiming something or other. And I don't really know exactly. I mean, it segues into World War I, World War II, and the wars basically, which is pretty much just basically rampant killing. And I don't really understand. I mean, I had a defense force there and all that other stuff, and they were just fending off attacks. And I think Germany did rather well because they were really well trained, and And some other people said it's the Germans are killing us, but it wasn't really the Germans. I don't think. I don't really know because the Germans were just defending positions basically. I think it was actually the Yankees, and I don't really understand why they would want to take over a gypsum mine or whatever. But I mean, it was just a gypsum mine. That was it. They're just miners, and I don't know. They just wanted to kill. They just wanted to kill, and that's what it came down to, or try and kill off anyone that knew me or knew about my deposits. So, I mean, I don't really know what to tell you about all that. All I know is that there was rampant death and all that for no reason, and they claimed it was for this reason or claimed it was for freedom or something, but it's like, there was no reason, really. So I don't really know other than just to shoot things. So anyway, and it was actually started by another life form type, I think, or something like that, or I'm not exactly sure. And then they tried to call it American and DOD, whatever. I was like, it's not Republican it's not that. It was German if it was anything, I think, or some other, or someone else, some other group. I mean, China, I think the Middle East might have been there. I don't know. China, I mean, there was salt mining, there's all kinds of stuff. We were just messing around with the gypsum. Like, it was nothing, it's not really particularly valuable. I mean, it was really for the space program. I mean, and I think Nixon or someone might have been calling it a secret underground base or something like that, and it really wasn't even a slave mine or anything like that. I mean, just a bunch of people just playing around with gypsum, mining it and stuff, just to make cast or whatever, concrete, it's for houses. So, or whatever you use gypsum for. So anyway, it wasn't really particularly valuable per se. Anyway, they went in there and of course they killed everyone that they could. And I think we defended and we got the people out of there, I think. Or something like that. I forget exactly what happened, but anyway, there was an investigation actually, I'm pretty sure, on the attacks too. Of course, as with every attack, there's always an investigation. So there was an investigation as to who was attacking and why they were attacking, what was going on. Of course, I'm pretty sure it was Richard Nixon, John McCain, and they were just going around to my different places, just stealing stuff and attacking. There's probably an airfield there, all that.